And there you have it. Drivers getting set to go here as it's going to be heat race A versus D. It is time to get at it with KA 100 Senior, brought to you by TKG Bureau Art USA. Jacopa Martinez starting on the pole in the 914 alongside Caleb Gafera in the 992. The Shark ready to go for Hots driver development. Enzo Vidmontien and Ruben Moya starting on road number 2. Diego Ramos and Brandon Lemke on row 3. Santiago Fernandez on the inside of row 4. On the outside, Sebastian Garzon, the dominant factor last year, winning both junior races. The Ursuline Racing pilot ready to roll off from P8. Christian Miles alongside Keegan Kaminsky on road number 5. Those drivers starting 9th and 10th outside the top 10. Keep an eye on this lineup for sure. Paulie Massimino and Oliver Calvo. Both these drivers are very good in this single-speed racing. They'll start 11th and 12th. Jensen Burnett and Colin Lloyd will be on road number 7. Edgar Rodriguez. And again, one of this year's top junior drivers, if not the top junior driver, Alexander Van Champ for RPG, making the move up into the senior categories. He'll start 16th. Theo Gacati in the number 935 for Mike Manning Karting, starting in the 17th spot alongside Nash Motorsports' Nathan Dupuis, Connor Ferris, and Cash Perkins on road number 10. Big field, as we know, row 11, Anthony Rivera alongside Chris Harrower, James Overbeck, former SKUSA 100cc KA National Champion, Pro Tour Champion, starting in the 23rd spot. Well back for James Overbeck. Work to be done. Nathaniel Pryor starting alongside him. Ryan Carews and Travis Varney will be on road number 13. Jack Rout and Keegan Fraser on row number 14. Row 15, Finnegan Bailiff alongside Archer Eversman, the TKG and Access Hard Sport drivers. Mateo Pappas starting in 31st alongside William Boutillier, Colby Romero, and Remy Andreatos on row number 17. Cam Chambers and David Martinez, row 18. Jacob Capel. How about Dono Bonilla all the way back in 38th? Qualifying did not go as planned for the former Pro X30 Super Nationals winner, Alejandro Ramirez and Aiden Shimbashi. 39th and 40th. There's the rest of the field as they come out here onto the straightaway. Autumn Fisher, Azir Torres, Isert, Fletcher, Harris, Reynoso, and Rocchetti ready to roll out here in a field of what could be 47 if they all take the green flag. Lining things up and getting ready to go. Time to go racing with KA 100 Senior. Super Sunday main event will be a wild one for sure. Oh, contact further back. Drivers on top of each other. And we got at least 6 drivers involved. And we are going to go green. Well, the green flag does fly. Chaos further back. Can they get through the opening couple of corners? 2, 3, right down to the bottom of the racetrack for Martinez as he'll block to the inside at turn number 4. Turn number 5 as well. Good stuff here right now. Is indeed defensive line down to the bottom of the track. Everybody trying to capitalize. We'll try to give you the names of the drivers involved at the tail of the field as a number of drivers getting collected, pushing into the tram lines. Mike, not what you want to see at the start of these races.
No, it's wild. And we still had the green flag come out there at the end, so everybody was able to negotiate the issues in the back, and more issues there just off screen. It's still happening.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 carts involved, Mike.
That's turn 10. That was probably going to be Calamity Corner coming into the weekend for racing, and there it is. Once again, another issue, although things started on the straightaway this time, even before the green.
All right, so we're going to let them all come through. We'll tell you some of the drivers who have fallen to the tail of the field after that incident there. Guys still coming across the line. Drivers who have dropped big time as we watch the leaders kind of settle things in, but let's give you an update on some of the chaos here. Guys who have fallen down, Camp Chambers, Reynoso, Shimbashi, Andreatos down. A lot of action. Guys further back, Nate Pryor, Alejandro Ramirez. Jeremy Fletcher able to capitalize on that chaos, though. He's plus 12, Mike. He's already up into the 32nd position. Fletcher, though, starting deep in the field. Here's your replay. Just look at the back of the pack. One driver, actually 2 drivers, ended up getting hammered from behind and looped around in the staging lane. To me, that's unacceptable.
100%.
If you're pushing a guy like that and you get him turned around, that is 100% unacceptable.
Yeah, and what are we at there? 30th at that point? Like we're way back there, row 15 plus.
Exactly. That cannot happen. So, okay, now we're into this game. People are settling in. Let's get to work now. Caleb Gafera took the lead for a moment. Ruben Moya now goes to the front. So Ruben Moya up front. Gafera into second. Right behind them is Enzo Vidmontien. Martinez fell all the way back into the 6th position. Well, not the start that Martinez wanted.
Yeah, he immediately came under fire, and as you can see, he's actually the one firing back this time. So he's been attacked, and now he's like, you know what, enough of this. I need to get rolling now.
And that's Christian Miles in that LN cart that he had some contact with there. Christian won't be pleased with that. Didn't see Christian on the national circuit this year, doing a lot of dirt late mile racing, so awesome to have the Miles family back in the paddock here this weekend. And Christian back on the racetrack. Not surprising, right up in the middle of the fight. But again, let's see how things settle in here. We'll give you the top 10 here momentarily. There's Paulie Massimino trying to dig his way forward. Last time by, Moya, Gafera, Vidmontien, Ramos, Martinez, your top 5. Lemke, Miles, Massimino, Calvo, and Jensen Burnett, top 10.
Yeah, Lemke just putting a move on, I want to say that might have been Martinez. No, Miles. I think it was actually Miles he made the move on. But actually, you know what? In the warm-up, I actually saw him go around 360 heading towards turn number 4. So he got away with one over there. It looks like the cart's still okay, making inroads here as Lemke.
Caleb Gafera right on the bumper of Ruben Moya. Is right there with him is Enzo Vidmontien. They got about a half a second gap now. They got to hold on to that. Whatever they can do to try to stretch away from a hard-driving Diego Ramos. Love what we're seeing here now as the drivers scrapping their way forward. The leaders settling in as you should in a heat race like this. Don't make mistakes. You can see that Ramos trying to stay close enough. Hey, when they start the battle, I want to be there to be able to go at them.
Yeah, very, very patient running here from Gafera. I'll be interested to see how long Vidmontien's going to hang out in third. There it is. Boom. Right. I was going to say he's not usually a hang-out kind of driver. Vidmontien loves the front. Once he gets a whiff of it, wants to stay there. So Vidmontien up to P2 as we enter the second half of this heat race.
Yeah, that was perfectly timed for you. You're like, there's no way he's going to hang on. Oh, there he goes, right to the inside. And Gafera's going to want to come right back at him. Remember, the driver that's chasing them is the Pro Tour champion, Diego Ramos.
And they didn't lose much time doing it, right? Ramos didn't get a lot of inroads. It's very, very efficiently done between those two drivers. Vidmontien, remember, when he was first kind of rolling up there, kind of elbows up, get things done a little bit with a little slide job, whatnot. That was very efficient for Vidmontien. Yeah. Speed's there. He's going to try to go get Moya.
And in that corner, that's 6-7, right? You're in there. You're both in there. And listen, shout out to Caleb Gafera. He didn't try to pitch down on him. He's like, hey, you got me. I got to make sure I slide back in. And here comes Vidmontien. Exactly the same corner. No, that's a different corner. Pardon me. That's going into turn number 11 and 12. And here goes Moya back on the inside. Who's Gafera going to pick? No, Moya decides to tuck back in. But hello, Diego Ramos. He is right there now. And Moya's going to get pushed back to 4th.
You called it in the previous race with the Masters. Maybe don't make that move. Inside move by Moya. Moya's to the inside to go down to number 4.
That's Gafera. And then back to the inside comes Vidmontien. Gafera's going to get shoveled to the outside. Oh, he's going to lose at least 4 spots. Because here comes Martinez and Paulie Massimino back in the fight.
Didn't even get a chance to finish the point. The move in 13. Yeah, the point of the helmet there for Moya. Moya made the move in 13. That's what kind of kicked that whole thing off because it blocked him up. And here comes Ramos to P2.
So Caleb Gafera's got to push the reset button right now as that driver who led for a time has gone back. Here is Diego Ramos. He will take the lead. Coming out of turn number 12 to 13, Ramos, I believe, down to the lead. They'll work their way coming up the straightaway. Diego Ramos leads Moya, Vidmontien, Martinez. Look at this, Gafera all the way back to 7th. Press that reset button to see if you can't get back up in the fight again. And listen, right there, a little microcosm. That's how easy it's going to happen here this weekend. If you start battling inside, outside, you get hung out to dry. You can go from the lead to 8th or 9th in one corner, one lap.
And it's going to take you a while to get back up there. Look at, there's another move. That's going to be Massimino to the inside. Crossover maneuver from Martinez. Martinez is like, hey, let's go. Well, hey, everyone's trying to go over the spot. Side by side and turn number 8. Come on, Massimino. Holds the outside, buddy. Come on.
Oh, my goodness. He's the fastest driver on the racetrack. Went purple last time by. And the Brandon Jarsikrak driver said, hey, hold on, man. I'm going to hang on the outside here. And look at Moya's going to get hung out to dry. Probably Martinez is going to get hung out to dry as going to the inside of turn number 12 and 13. Wow, okay, here, listen, this next group, 4th, 5th, and 6th is ready here. Walk to the inside, into turn number 1. Moya's going to get that spot, over-under. Right there as well as Vidmontien. Massimino looking at his chops, ready to come back into it. You guys keep fighting, we're going to be there. I believe we got 1 to go this next time by. Yeah, 1 to go when they come back to the stripe. Oh my, there's Gafera there trying to fight his way back forward as well. But it's Massimino, Mike, leading that next group.
Gafera just did the exact same thing. Massimino trying to hold on to a little bit of love. Contact there. It's Martinez to the inside of Gafera.
Yeah, he's going to lose 2 spots. Gafera there again. Whoever was right behind him, I think it might have been Jensen Burnett coming in. White flag flying this time by. They're side by side coming out of turn 13. Oh, contact further back, and the driver's gone over. Climbed up on the barriers. Back into the barriers. Back into the battle. Oliver Calvo, the driver involved over in turn 13. Tough one for Oliver as he was right there. Here's the final lap, though. Check this out. Big block to the inside. Coming down into turn number 4. Moya trying to get to the inside. Oh, my goodness. They're all coming back into it. This is going to be a precursor of the main events, folks. Massimino to the inside on Moya. Massimino, can he get enough of a run to get to the inside of Vidmontien as well? No. He can't even hold off Moya. Oh, up over the curb. Tough one there. He'll have the low line down into turn 10. Indeed, he does. Look at this lead group. All right, Vidmontien, what do you got here? You throw it up the inside? No, low line down the bottom of the racetrack. Checker flag going to fly at start finish. There's the car, the stricken machine of Calvo to the inside. And Ramos comes away with the race win. This is too early for this, Mike, my voice. We can't be doing this all weekend long. What are we getting here? Ramos, Vidmontien, Moya, Massimino, and Lemke the top 5. Burnett 6th, Miles 7th, Vanchev 8th, Martinez 9th, Gafera 13th. That's what's going to happen here if you don't work together to stretch away. The minute you start racing, chaos erupts.
Well, I'll tell you right now, I think a lot of people were over there in the program. They were polishing the chrome horns on basically everything. The amount of front bumper usage to root the driver out of the way and get things started, or kind of from 3 cars back, it's setting the tone right now.
So the key, I think, right now is whether or not we see anything coming out of the race control. We try to, if it's rough, are they going to try to control it? Let's just keep an eye here on Diego Ramos. Let's send it down right now. David Land standing by with a very impressive race winner.
Diego, I just got to ask you, how did you hold on to that lead? I mean, they were throwing haymakers at you.
Yeah, okay, it's always tough, always everybody together, but we knew we had a amazing package. The engine car felt good. Not our luck in quali yesterday, but we knew we had speed to win that one. And yeah, all the races is going to be fight like this, and just need to be smart and put yourself in a good spot.
You mentioned that every race is going to be like that. It looked really chippy out there. I mean, what do you have to do? I mean, obviously, I think it's only going to ramp up from here. How are you going to be able to defend the lead?
I mean, it's hard to say before, like you cannot see how the race is going to be, but for sure it's going to be the same or worse than that one.
I'll tell you what, guys, the changes to this track have done exactly what we thought it was going to do to KA100 Senior.
Yeah, David, you are not wrong at all. It is very aggressive, some wild racing for sure. And folks, just so you know,